Hello everyone from Riyadh. I've just had an amazing time for Ramadan. My flight is soon. So yeah. I think this is the first time I'm in Terminal 1. So I think last time I was in Terminal 3. So this is quite different actually. It's really nice. Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. I'm at the airport again. I'm quite excited to share with you a Ramadan video exploring Ramadan in Riyadh as I'm recording this in Ramadan. So I will be sharing more about it. So yeah, stay tuned. Unfortunately, I'm gonna break my fast with something so bad, but that's what's available for me. But again, I'm gonna be very selective and I'm feeling a bit hungry. Still trying to get used to it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna share with you what is my trip about in Riyadh. It's not the same trip that I announced in the previous video, but it's a different one. It just happened. So yeah, I'm quite excited to share with you guys. So I opted for my favorite meal, filet of fish and karakti, because that's what they serve in McDonald's. So I enjoyed that. I love the Ramadan vibe in the airport. It's just nice. As usual, I record myself when I'm walking down the aisle. And yes, I secured window seats. With flying us, you normally pay for your seat, so I chose the seat. They say that if you want to explore the beauty of a city, explore it from the top. So if you sit on the right hand side, if you're heading towards Saudi Arabia or London, from my experience, you will be able to see Burj Khalifa. And when you return to Dubai, you can see Burj Khalifa if you sit on the left hand side. So it's just beautiful when you look at it from the top. So I enjoyed that. That's why I always secure a window seat because I just want to enjoy the view from the top. I'm not afraid of flying anymore, but I'm afraid when there's turbulence. So stay towards the end, I'll explain more. What I found amusing as well that the planes are on a bridge when they are heading towards the airport. I found that very interesting. Um, and the airport, Terminal 1, I found it just well designed. I couldn't help myself recording. So when I was heading to the passport, I asked officer, please, can I just, this is too good to miss. So I just wanted to record and show you how it looked as soon as you arrive, what you are welcomed with. Stay towards the end of the video. I'll be exploring more about the airport and showing you more. So after my friend picked me up from the airport, we rested for a bit in her place and then we went straight to have suhoor. She invited me to a very famous restaurant. But again, look at the vibe. You just feel it's just a different vibe. Anyway, we've arrived at this Egyptian restaurant called Taiba and we were going to have suhoor. If you lived in the Middle East like myself, you will appreciate the decoration from the old times. If you lived in the Middle East, you will know the decoration. It's an Egyptian vibe. I've been to Egypt in Ramadan several times and I know how this feels. So it took me back to those days. As it says on the paper, experience Egypt. And yes, we did. We had the typical Egyptian suhoor and I enjoyed it. It took me back, absolutely. Greetings, everyone. I am in a beautiful location in Riyadh. We are actually in Ramadan. So tonight we're gonna have a very nice experience, which I'm gonna share with you guys. So this is a nice place. I don't know what they call it in English. It's like a rest area, but or chalet. So yeah, it's really nice. The weather's nice in Riyadh. It's not hot. It's quite breezy, beautiful. So this is a villa that they have hired for the day. The first impression was the space. There's plenty of space. They pay for the day. You've got outings, you can sit outside, there's TV. The weather was amazing. It wasn't cold. It was expected to rain. There's a swimming pool for the children to enjoy. Um, and yeah, it's just safety. I love how safe it was, and the space for more than one family. Also, there was a bedroom, there was an additional bathroom, a shower en suite. Don't mind the mess in the kitchen. It was action straight away. So enjoy the view.
Back to exploring. There's a room outside with a TV. As you can see, there's space. It's all air conditioned, well furnished, in my opinion. It's good space. That's the first thing I thought of. Swimming pool, the view, even in the evening, is beautiful. And also, we had guest, pregnant. So she was a guest of honor of the evening. Hello.
So I'm really impressed by this. It's quite nice. Everyone's preparing stuff in the kitchen, so I'm gonna have to contribute. But I wanted to show you. I'm quite impressed by the surroundings. So this is like a. They refer to it as chalet, but I'm really loving this. So now the kitchen is crazy. Right now the time is 4:45, so we've got like 45 minutes until the food is get prepared. So I will show you how it ends, but the weather is really nice. Luckily that it's quite nice and breezy. So I'll show you the kitchen, the preparation. So I need to go and contribute. They'll be watching this later on, but yeah, let's. I'm gonna contribute soon. But yeah, I'm really loving this. So yeah.
Preparation, it might look chaotic, but the recipes were amazing. Let me know, guys, in the comments if you want me to share what the recipes were. But the volume, the variety, the scale, recipes simple but effective. I must admit, it made me think differently about certain recipes that I knew. So I've learned a lot from there. Um, the one that really did it for me was the mojito. Simple but effective.
I have a confession, guys. They're preparing the food for the iftar. Um, the menu is quite variable. It's got like many dishes, and I tried to attempt to help because it's been a while that I've been away from the kitchen, and certain dishes I forgot how to make them. I tried to attempt it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna film and show you the types of food the preparation. Maybe it might inspire you to make it. But it's quite an interesting experience for me, and I thought I'll share it with you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna show it to you now. So I tried to help, and it didn't work. So I thought I'll do what I'm good at, which is show you. So she's preparing the salad. As you can see, this is a lot of preparation. um, Kufta or minced meat. Look how quick! I didn't even manage to do one. She's 17 and she managed to do it so quickly because our mom trained her very well. So I thought, you know what, guys, I'm just gonna show you the food.
طب بالنسبة ليها فريز ما هي برضو تفهم.
Of course. It's just because your hand is. So yeah, this has been done in 5 minutes by the time I went to get the camera. Can you believe it? Great experience. This is what you do when you train your daughters. So yeah, you need to open your own channel. Definitely. Both of you. This is the easiest job in the world. So that it looks like I'm contributing. So with little water, but the steam should cook it. And they've made the mix, which is onion, garlic. Does it have tomato?
Yes.
Yeah, and tomato. Sorry, I had to ask. And I'm not sure about that particular herb, but I'll find the translation and I'll put it on the screen. Anyway, back to the dish. So now she's stirring it up so that it doesn't stick. That's the easiest job in the world. Water and that's it. So, and you've got the lovely juice that's been made. So yeah, I'll be showing you how it looks once it's all done.
خليها تبكبك شوي.
I must admit, nothing beats homemade kebab, whether chicken, which you are watching here, homemade salads, and also homemade kofta. That tasted amazing. Sadly, we couldn't record. I completely forgot. Sometimes you just want to spend quality of time. We were too hungry. That was what was left. There was plenty of food. We were just enjoying the food. The kids enjoyed playing in the swimming pool, prayed Taraweeh. The whole Ramadan vibe was too good to miss. So, and it rained as well, mashallah. Ramadan in a Muslim country, I don't know what it is. Especially Fridays are just amazing. So I always enjoy documenting road trips, especially if I'm not driving. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to use the metro because of the time. It was really short. So now we're on a new mission, and I'm happy to show you what it was. I love look at the palms. Just the I don't know. I just love the vibe. So I'll let you enjoy the video.
So I'm in my favorite store. So I want to see how different it is from Dubai store or UAE store. So we are in Center Point, one of my favorite stores. So yeah, let's see what they have to offer. Experience center. Let's see. We're gonna see if it's in a larger scale or not. Yeah. My friend just told me that it's a new branch, so they've just opened. My first impression is big. No, definitely it's worth visiting. It's the biggest new branch, so you can tell. And it's got Ramadan vibes. Nice.
I have a confession, guys. I always struggled when I was in the UK to find modest clothing. So the best thing I used to do years ago, I used to get clothings from the Emirates and take it with me. But obviously, because of the weather, how cold it is completely difficult now. But as you can see, the variety, the vibe of Ramadan, the dresses, you can find modest clothing at a reasonable price. It's not expensive. Back in the UK, I'm sorry, I can see how expensive it is. For that price, I can buy decent clothing from here. So, as you can see, and the decoration as well, the decoration for Ramadan, this it's just luxurious, I would say. Yeah, so there's a lot that you can look at all this decoration, the Ramadan decoration. It's just amazing. I just love the vibe. So I showed you around. I just wanted to give you a quick tour. And back on the road now. I love this road. Look at the palms on both sides. And then my friend suggested that I should go and get the best mixed nuts from a famous shop. And I was like, okay, why not? Let me go. So yeah, we did. And I must admit, taste amazing. Mixed nuts with lemon. So the next mission was to have iftar. My friend suggested to go to IKEA. They offer really nice iftar, and I was like really excited. As you can see, the weather, the vibe. So yeah, the next mission was to head to IKEA and have iftar or break our fast in IKEA. And the iftar meal is 35 Saudi riyal. I will let you convert that, but it's a reasonable meal. You've got soup, you've got salad, you've got dates, you've got the main meal. And as you can see, there's a variety that you can choose from. There's loads of desserts. Oh my God. And it's really filling. Absolutely. IKEA food in the Middle East is always the best. Coffee, Arabic coffee. I wanted to record it for you guys, but by the time I got to it, it was already finished. I did enjoy that. As you can see, the Ramadan vibe, the decorations, the accessories that you might need. So the next was to pray Taraweeh. after we spent some time in IKEA. This is Al Noor Mosque. I must admit, the organization, the preparation, the atmosphere, the sheikh. I was very lucky to pray in Al Haram in Ramadan, which I'll share with you in another video, and in this mosque. That's what my friend said. So the next thing was to for another experience, which I was too scared, but the kids enjoyed riding the horses. So this is a massive space. It's got horses, camels, ponies. You can go on whatever what they call it. I don't know what they call it. um, I wanted to do that, but I was too scared. But as you can see, it's a big space. Go karting, and you can even ride a camel if you want to. So the next trip was to go to a mall called Park Avenue. Um, I will let you enjoy. I try to record as much as I can, but it's just what you notice in Saudi Arabia is space. And it was actually thundery. So stay to the end of the video and I'll tell you the rain and the thunder, what it did to me specifically. So there is everything in that mall. And the thing is, going out after Taraweeh in Ramadan has a completely different vibe. It took me back years when I lived in the UAE. As you know, I was born and brought up in the UAE. So the Saudi culture is quite close to the UAE culture, so it's bringing back memories for me. So Ramadan, definitely spending it in a Muslim country, it's a different vibe. So in this mall, there is absolutely everything that you might need, and it's great for kids as well. The decoration, as you can see, has got greenery. It's called Park Avenue, so it's got the sense of greenery, I think. Yeah, I just enjoyed recording it to show you guys the beauty of exploring a new place. I must admit, guys, I'm not into malls and shopping and things like that. Maybe in the past I used to, but now when I go to new malls and new places, I just explore and enjoy the view and the decoration. I just enjoy recording, and then if I'm with a company, I enjoy the company. But in terms of shopping, it's not for me anymore. As you can see, the outside, the decoration, the just big. So after that, they decided that we go and have something sweet. It's a habit after Ramadan, after Taraweeh in Ramadan, that you have to have something sweet. So I just wanted to show you a bit around before we go. So we were going to a dessert place called Saad where it's serving Arabic sweets. Again, I couldn't help myself. As you can see, they were ahead of me. Look at this fun museum. So even for the kids, you're creating loads of memories for the children. I remember good memories when I was a kid. So yeah, so that's how it was. So yeah, as you can see, it was absolutely packed. I couldn't even show you how it looked on the outside. So I tried to take as many snaps to show you, but it was really, really busy. So yeah, we opted for well, they've suggested several famous dishes and Turkish coffee with no sugar. I love Turkish coffee. This was the first time I've had Turkish coffee with no sugar. Well, obviously we have an old type of sugar, cheesecake, chocolate cheesecake, kunafa. This is the best sweet that you can have. It was the best combination. Look at this. Yes, we had to share because you will end up with sugar coma if you don't. That was amazing. So my flight was in a couple of hours, so we had to head to the airport. I wanted to show you. It started raining. Actually, it was raining heavily while we were praying Taraweeh. We could hear, can see all these metro stations on our route, but unfortunately, because of the time, inshallah, that will be in another video where I will show you the experience of taking the Saudi Arabia metro or Riyadh metro. There's been loads of good views about it. People are very happy about it. but I want to experience it and show you. There's loads of developments in the city. You can see it. Look at this, saying "Have a safe flight." This is something I've noticed in the Gulf countries. When you leave in or come in, there's a welcoming message, even here in Sharjah and in Dubai, and I love that. You really feel welcomed. You can see the thunder. It's still thundery. The airport, as you can see, the city is big, really big. That was my first impression when I came to Saudi Arabia. It's just big, still thundery. I wasn't panicking at all. We arrived at the airport, but also I wanted to show you the metro. So we've arrived, but they wanted to show me how near the metro is. So for the next time when I arrive, inshallah, in Riyadh, I will be sharing the experience on the metro. You can see um, just I don't know, the impression everybody's saying is amazing. Look at it. It's all brand new. So my friend dropped me at the Terminal 1. This was the first time I took Terminal 1. Look at the Ramadan decoration. Look at the King Khalid International Airport. Look how, I don't know how to say it, but I'll let you enjoy it. Look at all the decoration for Ramadan. Wait until the end of the video. I'll be showing you the airport. So, as usual, duty free. It's quite similar to the other terminals. There's absolutely everything. But when you come to Saudi Arabia, you have to buy dates. Everybody buy dates, even though the dates are available in the UAE. But this is a tradition. When you come to the airport, you have to buy dates. And there's loads of options. Look at the decoration. Look at the um, decoration of the duty free. Ramadan vibes. So I was trying to decide. There are two types of dates that I always go for. I just wanted to show you. There's a lot of people love the chocolate with dates. There's loads that you can choose from.
So yeah, it's quite interesting. I just wanted to record where this lovely decoration behind me. So yeah, I've had iftar in the air. Now I'm gonna have suhoor in the air, which is quite interesting. I'm so full. We've been to Taraweeh today, so it was amazing. The Taraweeh, mashallah. The sheikh was amazing. We cried. Praying Taraweeh is a different experience when you pray in the mosque, especially here. So I really enjoyed it. Alhamdulillah. I love all the spirituality. So yeah, spending Ramadan in Riyadh, absolutely 100%.
Remember at the beginning of the video when I showed you when I arrived at the airport, the fountain that welcomes you to Riyadh. So this is from the top. I just wanted to show you how it's designed, the fountain from the top, just for you to have the complete picture if you end up in Terminal 1. Even when you sit there waiting for your flight, the view is it's just nice to look at. It's clean. Um, yeah, cleanliness definitely is a huge factor being in this region. So I had to decide to have suhoor. I didn't know what to have. I wasn't even hungry, but because the next day we have to fast, so I had to make a decision to decide what to have. Finally, after hesitating, I decided. I like the writing on the floor. Look. Anyway, I decided and I chose a nice corner.
So I decided to have my suhoor, in a very nice corner. But, and I'm looking at the gate. So, so I decided to have Earl Grey and ham and cheese. Halal. It's basically turkey. I still can't accept the word ham. So I'm gonna enjoy my suhoor, unwind, get ready for the flight. I'm actually in front of my gate anyway, so Yeah, so I thought I haven't had tea all day, so I'm gonna have tea. I did enjoy Turkish coffee. Oh my god, the best. But I decided, you know what, I'm going to have my suhoor now. And yeah, I've got around 45 minutes. I'm gonna get ready. And yeah, I'm quite enjoying this. This is the reason I like flying in the evenings because, or in the night, because it's much quieter. And yeah, and it's dark. So yeah, I became a fan of night flying. One of the things I really like to do when I decide to sit down and have a coffee or have a meal, I always look for the independent ones. It's just my preference because I like to, as much as I like to use what I'm used to or, you know, consume this, all the coffee shops, I don't want to name names, but being in a different region, I like to try different ones. But that doesn't mean that I wouldn't want to try the same brands that I'm familiar with. But I like to experiment. I like to try different things because that's the whole point when you travel. You want to experiment. You want to try new things. So it's always a good idea. So I'm a person who gets comfortable. I don't like change much. But I've learned in the last couple of years since I decided to become self-employed, I've learned to, go for it, try. I'm still work in progress, but definitely I would say don't be afraid to try things because this is how you know, do I like it, do I not like it? Yeah, but don't be afraid to try. So I tell myself that and I tell you guys that. So I think since I started traveling and then I became self-employed, I became even braver. So yeah, we'll find out more. So what I decided to do this year is to take any opportunity of any experience, anything new, just say yes without thinking. So far so good. That's why I'm going to be showing you guys on this channel. Yeah, so I'm learning to not think over things. I'm still struggling with the new phase, even though I've done it several times. But this year I'm upgrading, so I've got an aim in my mind. So hopefully, but hopefully we'll get there. But I'm learning to enjoy the journey and not to think too much, because things will fall into place eventually. So yeah, I thought I'll share with you guys this heart to heart. I'm gonna get ready now so that I can just board the plane comfortably. I'm gonna enjoy my black Earl Grey tea. Yeah, I decided I didn't have tea, so I thought I'll just enjoy this while I'm charging my phone, because it seems like the power bank is useless these days. So yeah, one of the things that I really love about Saudi Arabia, the level of hospitality. Oh my God, people will go that extra mile to make you feel welcome. It's just amazing. I just love it. I'm so grateful for my friends, my dear friend. But I've seen, when I met other people, everybody's so generous, everybody's friendly. Yeah, so I'll be exploring more, I'll be sharing more, so stay tuned. So tea and coffee during Ramadan, they taste completely different. So the flight between Dubai and Riyadh is 2 hours, but from Dubai to Jeddah is 3 hours, so it's an extra hour. So Riyadh is in the middle between Dubai and Jeddah. So yeah, do I feel jet lagged? Not really, because it's only 1 hour difference between the UAE and Saudi Arabia. So yeah, so I'm quite excited about it.
So off to the airplane. I must admit, I was excited. I'm so tired. It's around 3 o'clock. So we off. Bismillah, tawakkalna ala Allah. First of all, I was really enjoying the fact it's gonna go over the bridge again. So I made sure that I recorded for you guys to see it. Yeah, it's just amazing. A bridge over the city. I can't articulate it, but yeah, that I found that very interesting. So the trip was 1 hour and a half because of the weather. Um, there was huge turbulence for 45 minutes. I experienced turbulence. I'm not afraid of flying, guys. I love it when it takes off and I love it when it lands. But the fact that the turbulence was continuous, um, I just ended up praying throughout, saying the Shahada and the Tasbih. And that didn't stop until he said that we entered the UAE or we are landing in Dubai. And that's when the turbulence stopped and I felt the sigh of relief. So I've just arrived just around 6ish. So I've prayed Fajr. It was actually empty. I was the only one in the whole of that train. So I really enjoyed it. And the sun was rising. The view was amazing. The quietness, the silence. I really enjoy two events. I enjoyed the sunset and I enjoyed the sunrise. And I was so excited because I knew by the time I take the taxi, the sun will be rising. And that's exactly what happened. I witnessed the sunrise. And obviously, because the weather's beautiful, you're guaranteed that you're going to see the sun. So, as you can see, Dubai, sunrise, Sharjah, sunrise by the river or lagoon, and you're faced with smile, you are in Sharjah. So, yeah, that was my trip. My just over 48 hours in Riyadh. Stay tuned to my next video of my new experience or a new travel. Like I said, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to enjoy and experience life. So, yeah, until the next video, keep shining, keep inspiring, and see you next time.